major 3-story video screens on either side. And before the national anthem, you're standing up there in the spotlight, and they have like the American flag on video flowing behind you, and then a bunch of American flags flowing, and the military comes in, the color guard flowing. And, you know, at the big, long hall as they walk down and stand in front of you now, you know, and then put the flags at a tilt.
Wow, I feel like I'm there.
And now it's time to sing the national anthem. And I'm freaking nervous. But I go, and I'm tired, so I'm also trying to just hold my focus. Just my brain is fuzzy. So I sing all the way through, doing just fine. So let me just think. Let me just think in my head, right at the point that something happened here. So, oh, say, can you see at the dawn's early light and the surrounding and the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave? Right? So.
Yeah.
So, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? And all of a sudden, total panic, total blank in my head. I have no freaking idea what's the next line. What is the next line of that song? And I still have the video of this, by the way, but what I did was as if it was a dramatic pause.
Right.
And I went, I wish you could see me video, but like I took a step back and like nodded my head like, and now get ready for the kill.
Right. People
strong. Woohoo! And then but inside I'm going, holy crap! What's this next line? Please come to me. And I swear it felt like it was 5 minutes long. That pause. That's where this story comes from, because we're talking about the deadly pause. And then, oh, the land of the free. You know, then I finally got it. I got what it was. But, oh boy, did I sweat that one out.
I'm actually more laughing at you.
Oh, thanks. Laughing McLaughington.
That's cool. Hey, you know, I just realized we only have 30 minutes for these live Spreaker shows.
That blows.
Yeah, unless we upgrade.
Well, why do we upgrade? What the heck?
Well, I can't do it right now because you're on the phone.
Well, I don't know how much. Oh, okay. Well, we have 12 minutes left, folks.
Great. So
well, at least you know our show's 30 minutes long.
That's right.
So anyway, that was just a like awkward pause moment to share that I'll never forget.
Right. And neither will any of us now. What was I... There was something that you said that
about rain, wiping,
using
drops.
blinkers when you change lanes. I'm not sure what it was. Something...
Or not.
Something you didn't hear, obviously. Yeah, I know where I was going to go. I was just going to continue sort of the story of the evening. Since we like to talk about things that are, I don't know, whatever it is, and why we think this is a show, I have no idea. However, after the event and all that, we went to a short little networking thing at a place called the Butcher Shop, which is right next to where we did our event.
Why the heck would you ever name a restaurant the Butcher Shop? A restaurant bar?
They serve meat, I'm thinking.
Yeah, but the Butcher Shop?
A steak shop, steak thing. Anyway, so after that
Then call it the Tasty Meat Place. I mean, you know, just... That's at least better than Butcher Shop.
Don't let me forget the restaurant idea. Although I shouldn't say it because someone's going to steal it. I promise you.
Aw, okay.
Because it is good, and but maybe I should just say it anyway because I need to tell you the story, which I didn't tell you that.
Just tell away.
We went to dinner with Melanie Benson Strick and Michael Vander. I knew that. And at
I knew you knew that.
Rock Bottom Grill?
Brewery.
Rock Bottom Brewery. Awesome. I went there on my 40th birthday. It was amazing in Atlanta. And it was not at all a disappointment here. Up until the time I had to use the restroom.
Oh, you're going to tell that story. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I need to. I think I should.
Oh, God.
I don't know why, but here we go.
Make the children leave the room.
No, well, look, there's no nudity in this story. Okay?
Nor are there swear words other than maybe internal ones that went off.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that my brain even went there. But I was headed towards the restroom. A guy walks in front of me with great intention. Goes into the bathroom. I follow him in. He goes into the stall.
What were you doing following a guy into the restroom?
Okay, this was a total derail. What are you doing?
I can have fun and play with you.
First, so I follow. Not him. So anyway, he goes into like a stall thing, and before I can even begin to think about doing my business, I hear the most god-awful, how do I even say, floor-splattering vomit thing happening.
Too bad we don't have our little sound effects.
No, I'm actually glad.
Okay.
It was, oh my God. And then there's the screaming and just, you name it.
Okay, thank you.
So I said, exit stage right.
Yeah, which we're probably losing all the listeners right now, too.
No, I think that, you know what, I think actually they're going, this is the greatest radio broadcast I've ever heard. I think that's what they're saying right now. So anyway, yeah, so I left. And had to wait like another 15, 20 minutes to even attempt to go back in there, at which time they cleaned it up. And then I walked in there, and some guy walked in and starts burping so loudly that I think, he's going to vomit. What's the curse here? What's the deal? What's happening? Anyway, and then the thing is that both me and my daughter, my middle daughter, have this issue with hearing that. It's like, I mean, no one likes to hear it, obviously, but normally, if you know someone's getting sick, you know what? I am going to end the story. So now,
thank you. Oh, we are all thanking you so much.
So we're.
And was there any residue left when you went to
smell-wise? They had the whole yellow sign up, caution wet floor, because they mopped the whole thing, so it was good.
But and no residue, like they really got rid of the odor in 15 minutes.
Yep. No, I couldn't. No.
Fantastic. Okay, good. So now imagine it's a clean restroom. Everything's back to normal. Breathe normally. It's clear. All clear.
So we're eating, and we order appetizers. And Lynn wants Southwestern egg rolls, which are awesome wherever you get them. And we order them, and then it's like, well, we're sharing. And she goes, I only want a bite. And I'm like, well, they don't serve bites, So, but then I thought, but they should. There should be a restaurant which just serves bites of food for people like Lynn who say, well, I just want a bite of it. Just give me a bite of the dessert. Can I have a bite of your sandwich? Can I have a bite of your steak? So they come out with just bites of food. Now, and then of course, the restaurant is called Bite Me. Now, the thing about that is it's not really as new a concept to me as it has been, because my friend Rob from Atlanta and I would do cookout type stuff, and we used to cook out all the time, and sometimes we make full steaks, or sometimes we do whatever, do a whole thing. But sometimes it'd be like, well, what if we just got a bunch of little things, appetizer type and just little, and we call it Bite Me Night, which is just little tiny pieces of stuff.
Yeah, it takes tapas to a whole other level.
Yes.
I love the concept.
So Bite Me is a great restaurant name. And you just cut food up, and that way you bring instead of bringing 4 flautas or whatever, or the egg rolls or whatever, they're bite-sized pieces, and instead of bringing that obnoxious number of 4, you got like 10 of them, and just people have little bites.
Oh boy, that's wow. Okay, hold on. There's someone who
shouldn't be in
either
this.
Clearly drunk or just clearly has no idea what a fast lane's meant to be. They're driving like 50 miles an hour in the fast lane, making people suddenly have to stop behind them.
And talk about them.
And like we are. They didn't even know they're having a radio show about them.
I would use up a lot of that 12 minutes, but
I love the idea of Bite Me, though. I mean, well, let's rephrase that. The idea of a restaurant that serves bite-sized. Like, I love the idea of tapas, which is kind of similar to that idea, but take it to a whole other level, which is perfect, too, because that's what's been happening in the way content is delivered these days. Everything's about shorter and shorter pieces of content and quicker way to get to...
Wow, did you see the flip to marketing? That was amazing.
I so did. But I think it's just in alignment with just the way people are going about life these days. So to have a restaurant that even reflects that, but also I want a bite of the chicken egg rolls, and I can have a bite of a crab cake, and I can have a bite of that really good, what was that? Chicken pecan something or other with a cranberry sauce.
Oh, man, yes.
A bite of the fish and chips, and a bite of the... Yeah. Oh, my God, how awesome would that be? Anyway, well, someone wants to take that idea and run with it. Great, although Bob might just do that at some point.
Yeah, I was the only one at the table who said I could get fully engaged with that idea. Everybody was like, well, yeah, it's good, but somebody else can do it. But
Yeah.
I would totally, if my life was just right, and it was one of those things that, it wouldn't be my whole life. It would just be something I did on the side.
I don't think that's something you can just do on the side. That's the whole point.
I have a piece of that restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Bite Me is like my whole thing. It's like I got a piece of that. Like I get my friend Kevin to do it, or Rob can do it. Rob wants to open up food carts, so he might want to do that. Just be a piece of the Bite Me. Have a piece of the Bite Me pie.
A piece of the Bite Me pie.
Right.
Got it. Wow. We could just We could just extract little pieces of this show, and just little bite-sized pieces of this show. In fact, it could be very
sound bites.
Yeah. Okay.
Sound Bite Me. There's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something.
Something.
Right, how many minutes?
3.5, and of which I bet you this broadcast will end right as we're exiting into Marina Del Rey.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That would be sweet sauce.
I really think...
you can't possibly be there already. It said 12:07.
I can.
How fast do you speed, woman? Seriously.
Because you are driving with me.
I'm not driving at all, just for the record.
I said you're driving with me. That's why we're getting here sooner than expected.
I'm riding. I'm passenger passengering something.
Okay. Speak English good, do you know?
Not dictum. I will say that...
nothing, I guess.
But this is the third time we've done this presentation.
Yes.
And it's definitely the most sleep I've gotten before said presentation.
Before said presentation.
Before said presentation.
Yeah. Did the presentation say something? Never mind.
Said.
Yeah. That was nice, but I mean.
But I'm still exhausted. Of course, it's 11:41 at night, so that's my tired time.
Let's talk about motels, shall we? Because, I thought Ramada, love you. I thought Ramadas were actual hotels.
1 mile. Get ready to exit right.
And that's Waze telling us that we're almost there in 1 mile.
During our show?
During our show, and we have 2 more minutes left. So, booking the Ramada, it's 0.3 miles from the venue, so it seems like it'd be great. It's a great deal. The Ramada, cool. I had no idea Ramada was actually more of a glamorized, what's the word I'm trying to look up?
Motel.
A motel, basically. And, I mean, that's the type where it's styrofoam cups that they have for you that...
well, at least they had a coffee machine.
And the bed was just lumpy and cheap, and you could hear the person above you peeing. It was just...
That's true.
It was just one of those things, but, for me it was a little hard.
Quarter of a mile.
Okay, folks, you know that we are arriving at our destination.
Marina Del Rey. Exit to the right.
Thank you, Miss Waze.
90 West.
Hey, you're not part of this radio show, Waze. Anyway,
That means committee.
we just thought we're about ready to end the show, so we should probably start talking about something else. The point is, tune in. You'll never know. You'll hear the kind of just play along with us and hear the happenings as they happen, whether they're interesting or not. We'll try to make them interesting as we talk about them. But imagine we have music that's playing us out as we have 41 seconds left. Bob? By the way, when we sat down at Rock Bottom Brewery, that's the song that was playing, our theme song, Domino. So, go ahead, go to Fun with Bob and Lynn. Subscribe there, subscribe here, wherever you are now listening. Come share in the fun. You never know, and we might just live stream, and you can be on the journey with us. Hey, ba-ba-da.
Okay,
Bumwithbobandlynn.com.